Without even realizing it, you could be falling into these common money traps, and they could be quietly draining your finances, keeping you stuck in the same place year after year. But here's the good news. Once you recognize them, you can fix them. And when you do, your financial life won't just improve. It can completely transform. Today, I'm revealing the 7 biggest money mistakes that keep people poor and exactly how to avoid them. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out or already making good money. If you keep falling into these traps, you'll stay stuck. But fix these, and you'll start building the future you've always dreamed of. The very first mistake is not having a budget. Budgeting sounds old-fashioned, maybe even restrictive, but it's actually the foundation of financial freedom. Without a budget, your money just slips through your fingers. The 50-30-20 rule is a simple, practical way to get started, and it works wonders. 50% of your income goes to needs: housing, utilities, groceries, insurance, essentials. 30% goes to wants: entertainment, dining out, hobbies, things that make life enjoyable. 20% goes to savings and investments. This is your future fund. Why this balance? Because it keeps you grounded while still enjoying life. It stops you from starving your present self for the sake of the future, but also forces you to invest in that future. Here's the catch. You must track your expenses to make this work. Use apps or a simple spreadsheet. Record everything, and be honest with yourself. Once you know exactly where your money is going, you can adjust. Maybe you're spending 40% on wants instead of 30%, or only saving 5%. This insight is priceless, because you can't improve what you don't measure. The second big mistake, relying on just one source of income. Relying on a single paycheck is risky. What if your job disappears, or your industry changes? To build real financial security, you need multiple streams of income. Here's where it gets interesting. Good debt can help you do this faster. Let me explain. We often think of debt as bad, something to avoid at all costs. But there's a powerful difference between bad debt and good debt. Bad debt is when you borrow to buy things that lose value, like expensive gadgets, vacations, or fast cars. Good debt is when you borrow to buy assets that generate income or appreciate in value. Examples of good debt? Taking a mortgage to buy a rental property that brings in monthly rent. Getting a loan to start a small business that grows profits. Even loans for professional certifications, debt taken to gain credentials that improve career prospects. Using good debt wisely can accelerate your path to multiple income streams. It's like using other people's money to build your wealth. But remember, only borrow when you have a clear plan to generate more income than your debt costs. Mistake number 3 is one of the most dangerous traps: carrying high-interest debt. Credit cards, payday loans, and personal loans often come with sky-high interest rates, sometimes over 20%. Imagine this. You owe $5,000 on a credit card with 20% interest. Every year, you're paying $1,000 just in interest, before even reducing the principal. This debt grows like a snowball rolling downhill, faster than you can pay it off. The key to escape? The debt avalanche method. List all your debts from highest to lowest interest rate. Pay as much as you can on the highest interest debt while making minimum payments on others. Once the highest interest debt is paid off, move to the next one. This approach saves you money on interest and gets you out of debt faster. Mistake number 4 is a silent wealth killer: waiting for the perfect time to start investing. Many people think they need a lot of money or expert knowledge to invest, or they wait for the market to be safe. Here's the truth. Time in the market beats timing the market every time. Starting early means your money benefits from compound growth. Your returns earn returns, and so on, creating exponential growth over time. A practical, beginner-friendly way to start investing is with ETFs on the S&P 500. What's an ETF? An exchange-traded fund is like buying a tiny piece of hundreds of the largest companies in America, companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon, all in one investment. Why the S&P 500? Investing in an S&P 500 ETF provides instant diversification by owning shares of 500 large U.S. companies, reducing risk. It's historically one of the most reliable ways to grow wealth over time. The average annual return of the S&P 500 over the past 90 years is about 10%. That means your investment has doubled roughly every 7 years on average. This consistent growth, combined with dividends and compounding, makes it a powerful tool for long-term investors. You don't need thousands to start. Many platforms let you start investing with as little as $50 or $100 a month. Set up automatic monthly contributions so investing becomes effortless. It's like paying yourself first. The fifth mistake is lifestyle inflation. It is subtle and sneaky. Lifestyle inflation means every time your income goes up, your spending goes up too. A raise comes in, you upgrade your car. A bonus hits your account, you move to a bigger apartment. Before you know it, your expenses grow just as fast as your income, and that means no real wealth is built. Instead, try this. When your income increases, keep your lifestyle the same for at least a year. Invest or save the difference. This simple discipline can transform your financial future. It turns raises and bonuses into powerful wealth-building tools, not just ways to spend more. The sixth mistake: ignoring financial education. Most of us weren't taught about money in school, and bad advice is everywhere, often outdated or even harmful. Without learning, you risk making decisions that cost you money. Make learning about money a habit. Read one book about money or investing every month. Follow trusted financial experts. Learn about taxes, risk, savings, and markets. Financial education is the best investment you can make. It pays dividends for life. Finally, the seventh mistake: not having clear, actionable goals. Saving or investing without a target is like driving without a destination. You may make progress, but it's slow and uncertain. Use the SMART method to set goals that work. Specific: what exactly do you want? $20,000 for a house deposit, not just save money. Measurable: how much do you need? How will you track it? Achievable: is it realistic given your income and expenses? Relevant: does this goal align with your values and dreams? Time-bound: when do you want to achieve it? 2 years, 5 years? For example, I want to save $9,000 for an emergency fund within 18 months by saving $500 per month. Writing down clear goals keeps you motivated, focused, and makes decisions easier. Remember, building wealth isn't about luck or winning the lottery. It's about avoiding these costly mistakes and making smarter choices every day. Start small, but start now. Be consistent, and your financial future will change, step by step, month by month. Remember what you heard in this video? And don't make the mistakes. You can achieve the life you dream of: financial freedom, security, peace of mind. Do you want to find out how to save more, invest better, and plan concrete goals? If you'd like to know more, subscribe to the channel and watch the next video.